Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, hope you're all doing alright out there. So as you may know, I've been reviewing motorcycles on this channel for many years. And, most of those reviews go down as you would expect. I try to give a good, honest review, realistic, real-world review. And people are thankful for that generally. You get a few people who disagree about a few things and pieces here and there, but that's fair enough. It's all an opinion thing. Now, one of these bike reviews stands out above a lot of the others. The Burgman 650 review I did many years ago with Hazard Motorcycles. So that video's got not far off 700,000 views at this point, and it really annoyed some people, particularly Burgman owners. And I'm going to say this now, Burgman owners, I'm sorry, but I've reviewed a lot of motorcycles, and no bike has ever caused as many owners to come in and tell me why I'm wrong because they think I am, when it comes to an opinion thing. Let me explain. So the premise of this video was that I wasn't really a big fan of maxi scooters, never really ridden them, but wasn't interested in them at all. I know many people from the motorcycling community do not like maxi scooters. Going back a few years, no one had seen the benefit of them. They were seen as granddad's bike, stuff like that. Why have a big scooter when you can get a motorcycle, etc, etc. Now, obviously there are many fair reasons as to why you would do this. I totally understand them, and that was the point of the video by the end of it. So when Hazelmere Motorcycle said to me, why don't you take that one out? And I said, look, I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like I'm going to like it. I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't want to, just get on a bike I know I'm not going to like and just say I don't like it because that's an opinion-based thing. And they went, no. Do it. Say what you want. Just take it out there. I'm confident enough that it will surprise you, and your opinions will change. Whether you want to buy one or not is another thing, but your opinions will change. And I was like, fine, fair enough. So I went into this with a lot of the stereotype ideas that you get from the community. Like, you hear people on scooters don't get nodded at, so they don't get to feel like they're part of the community, because that's where that whole argument of, is a scooter a real bike or not? Why is no one nodding at me, etc, etc. Is it because I'm on a scooter? Is it because I've got L plates? Does it matter? Etc, etc. If you've never seen the video, go and watch it, but a TLDR, I give all the information, I'm actually positive about it by the end. There's a few jokes cracked along the way. If you don't have a super thin ego shell, then you'll probably make it through as a Burgman owner. The comments of this video, however, are kind of mad, and the levels that people obviously got offended at me making some suggestion that maybe the Burgman 650 wasn't the most popular flavour of bike amongst bikers. And then they say things to me like, oh, I'm the one who worries about how people see me, and I'm the one who has a masculinity issue and all this sort of stuff, because I don't like a scooter that they own, but they feel the need to really overcompensatory say, no, it's a great bike, it does everything. I know it does that. I said that in the video. When someone starts screaming at me about how I have an issue because I don't like their bike, sounds like a you problem. Now, I'm pretty clear here, I don't dislike the Burgman 650. I actually think it's a very good bike for the people that want something to do that. The convenience of that, the places you can use that, the utility of it, fantastic. I actually kind of prefer the Burgman 400, which I have done a review on as well, because it's a little bit smaller, but it can still do most of the things the Burgman does. Now, a large part of why this video's got so much criticism, I'm not going to call it hate, I'm not going to call it haters or trolls or anything like that. We need to stop using those words. They are very specific to people specifically doing something, specifically on purpose, not just giving their opinion which seems to disagree with you. And the writing off of anyone who disagrees with you as a troll or a hater is very bad. It's called someone who disagrees with me, and that's fine. But it's still funny as hell. I mean, I think about all the other videos I've made, and I can't think of one that's ever got the same sort of reception as that. I've had a few where passionate owners have disagreed with me, and that's fine. But it's probably really highlighted on this video because the just sheer amount of views that video got. This whole problem leads back to that buyer's confirmation thing. If, for instance, I made a video and said, tell me what the best bike in the world is, do you know how many people are going to say their own bike? Many. Many. I've had so many people leave long comments about suggesting someone should get this bike because it's the best thing since sliced bread, and I'm like, I don't think it is the best thing since sliced bread. There are better options than that, but okay, fine. And then you just say, pray tell, do you own said bike? And they're like, yes, I do. I've owned it from this much time. I'm like, so you have to like it, otherwise you look like an idiot. That doesn't make it the best bike. As I've said before, it's very difficult to pick out a best bike because the best bike is for you. There is no best bike for everyone, unless it's a motorbike, and then it's good for you. Including scooters, because I don't discriminate. As I've said before, this is just one of those weird things that happens with YouTube. Every time you upload a video, you never know what's going to happen. This video, in my mind, is probably going to get a couple of thousand views, have a few chuckles, have a few comments, and then after 3 days or less, it will fade away into the non-existence that is the background of YouTube. Or it could explode and I get loads of hate from every Burgman owner in the world. You just never know. Anyway, catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.